We're here at Vox Park. This is my good friend Ethan. Turkish, come say hi.
Come on.
There he is.
What are you saying?
On the Goonerverse.
I always knew we could do it, man.
Yeah?
I always knew we could do it. Because the video I did, I predicted 3-0 on another video.
Did you? Oh, fair play.
Another dimension.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. In a parallel Goonerverse, some might say. Oh, very good. There's a third channel coming, where basically we're just really positive about everything. We love the Cronkies. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. He didn't hear that. E-man, you're in the background.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Bro,
absolutely
I've
nuts.
never seen anything like it. It was, Jesus Christ. I still call it like catch.
No, I'm, and also the goals felt so quick, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just kind of relentless, one after the other after the other. Do you know what it was? Yeah. Let's try and bring a bit of structure to this game. It's a match report, yeah, because we could just vibes it out. But first half, Lewis Skelly, he was the one. Him and Timber were the ones that went. Give me the ball. Let me take a safe touch. And let me get us playing. Not safe. Yeah.
It's the strength of when he gets the ball when somebody's right on him.
Yeah.
And he just brushes them past and goes into space.
Yeah. I think that set the tone for a lot of the Arsenal players. Then Partey started to grow into it. Ødegaard didn't have a great game, but he started to grow into it. Saka started playing his football. What we then saw for me was actually Real Madrid clocked onto Lewis Skelly.
Yeah.
So they brought Rodrigo in and were basically like, don't let him go on the ball. And then Partey started playing. And then we got him behind a little bit more. Ball rolling across the box. And just moments that you're like, come on, Arsenal.
Like, a lot faster as well.
Yeah,
It was so slow in the beginning, but as soon as the second half came about, I was like, okay, we need to change it.
Yeah.
And almost instantly you saw a difference.
Yeah, it's true.
Bruh.
Second half, I couldn't even tell you what really happened because I know we started with a fast tempo. Yeah, it's like we started with the fast tempo, and I remember moments like Merino's effort cleared off the line. There was another effort cleared off the line. Martinelli's shot saved by Courtois.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think that comes after we're 1-0 up already. So Saka, this is the first time he actually really drove inside.
Yeah.
Wins a free kick, he's miles out. Now I've got to apologise to Nicholas Joven. I will say I big him up more than most.
I heard you say this.
Oh.
I was in the back and I was like, is that James slandering him?
No, I was just like, my thing was, what does Nicholas Joven even say to the players for a direct free kick? Other than like, shoot.
You should have been him like, curl it around.
He's saying go around him. Nicholas Joven, you are a genius. And Declan Rice, but still, I'll be honest, to execute it, I mean, we can see it here on our screen. It is the most, it's one of the best free kicks I've ever seen. Because people don't understand the difficulty of that technique. You can curl around a wall, but to curl it to the point where it comes.
It looks like it's out of the box.
Yeah, not even up and down.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then the second one, just top bins, like you can't.
Yeah. He put it in the one. If you're going to go that side, you have to hit that corner because otherwise Courtois will get there. Now, I was saying that I wanted Trossard to play this game. I thought Marino was struggling to get into it. But then, honestly, it's on the watch along. I got the over thing wrong, but I got this right. People were asking me if I still wanted Trossard on when we were 1-0 up, and I said, well, it's now become more a game for Marino because these are the moments where they might be a bit stretched. You might find a bit of space in the box, and actually he's clinical. But it wasn't so much that I was even talking about. I was more talking about on set pieces to defend Real Madrid. You know, to be that's Van Persie-esque. I don't throw that around lightly. Van Persie had that kind of planted right foot, like planting a right foot, and then coming with his left foot around it. I mean, it's unbelievable technique. Unbelievable technique.
This is like Barca by like 5.
Yeah. I mean, that Barca team were better than this Madrid team.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But this is a better result. I mean, it's 3-0
Yeah.
ultimately. What a night! I mean, those two go down as two of the greatest nights of the Emirates. There's no question against two Spanish giants. Unbelievable. And then the way, and I've got to shout. No, don't blame me. Me too. I've got to shout out the work rate of this team. Like Martinelli, Lewis Skelly, Timber. So proud of him. What he left out there.
I was going to say even Tierney when he came on, he did a great job.
All of them. Kivior, man. Kivior,
I
Saliba.
slandered him in the pre-match show. I was like, I don't like him, he makes too many mistakes. And then I think he started off with like 2.
He did make a couple errors.
And then I was like, see, I told you. And then right after, nothing.
Unbelievable. I thought Saliba led. I thought like really stood tall. He didn't even have like the standout moments Saliba that he normally has, but he just stood tall, got the blocks, won his headers, kept composed, played the pass when he could. Kivior then I think grew into it. Second half was brilliant. Defensively didn't put foot wrong. He put a really nice tackling on Mbappe.
So did Saliba at one point.
Yeah.
When they were going shoulder to shoulder.
David Raya caught everything that came into the box. He was immense.
Between him and Ramsdale for me.
Yeah.
As soon as Raya came in, and you see that he just claimed everything.
Yeah.
If this was Ramsdale in this kind of match, he's just punching it out. Raya's just grabbing it and just killing all of the.
Do you know what I really want to talk about here? I mentioned it here at the end of the watch along, right? This is such a lesson to football fans. It's such a lesson to football fans. Because I did a live yesterday. We were talking tactics ahead of this game. Got a few things right, got a few things wrong. But the big thing I said was, guys, the reason we're all hopeful is because anything can happen in football. It takes a moment like that. It's a Jack, come in here. Jack, you'll have seen him on the Goonerverse, here with us as well. It takes a moment for the game. And by the way, Arsenal didn't win that because of a moment. They won it because they were...
They're amazing.
I was about to swear, but we won the full monetisation.
Something as well.
Go on.
We were sat having food before this game, and you said to me, what scoreline would you be happy with? And you'd go to the burner bar and be like, I'm fairly confident. What did we both say?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. It was going to take that for us to feel confident, take it all the way. But you know what? There were people in the comments of that live I did yesterday, and they were just saying things like, yeah, but Arsenal never deliver. Yeah, but we're going to get smoked. Yeah, but we've been this. Yeah, but Arteta's not that guy. Yeah, but stop dreaming. And I'm like, but I can't live like that as a football fan. Like, I can live it.
Dream. Like, the whole point is you have to dream.
I can live in the knowledge in my head that we are more likely to lose than win. I can live knowing that Madrid are better than us. I can live knowing that, you know what, even at 3-0, the job's not done. I'm not sitting here going nuts because we're through. I think there's a lot of work to do there. But enjoy football, man. Things can happen in football.
I have a friend that always says that the ball is round and that anything can happen in the sport. Like, we can literally go to Bernabeu, they scored 3 in like the first 10 minutes, and we're like, wow. We have to enjoy the now. And right now, we just smoked Real Madrid at the Emirates.
You know, the Arsenal women were 2-0 down from the first leg and went and won 3-2 at the Emirates. Like, things can happen in football. And Laurie did make a really good point that if you look at the celebrations, the Arsenal players were just okay half time. There wasn't anything kind of over the top. Nothing like my 0-0s. But you know what? I enjoyed that one. I celebrated that one.
I think even when Rice scored either his first or second free kick, you see him going like, keep switched on, like don't think this is over.
He dropped the Robbie Believe. I couldn't believe it. He's been watching AFTV. Believe. Look, let me ask you, right, because people will be wondering how confident are we feeling that we're going to make it through to the semi-finals after that win?
After that win, what, like on a scale of 1 to 10?
However you want to do it, man. I mean,
I'd
say pretty confident.
I would say like an 8 out of 10 because defensively we're so good, we're so resolute. I don't think we've lost by more than a goal in the Champions League for a while.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I don't see how all of a sudden we're just going to go to conceding 4. Like, that's just not really...
I think...
When's the last time we even conceded 4 goals?
Well, no, we haven't scored, I think, 2 or more than 2 goals in like over a year in any game. But the thing I'd say about
Arsenal... I'm saying conceded. Whenever we were last time we conceded 4.
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Etihad, Man City, last season. I mean, I think. Do you know what it is, It's because of their star match winning quality they got. You can never write them out. If they've got a goal or 2 early in that game at the Bernabeu, stress. And I've seen them, pull out 2-3 goals out of nothing. Turkish, on a scale out of 10, how confident are you going through? Difficult one, I know. He said 8, I'm 7. 6 or 7. 6 or 7 out of 10.
Oh, out of 10.
10, wow! Okay.
We'll leave it on that. Subscribe, catch you in a bit.